Okay, so if you're a creator, you know the grind. You spend all this time making amazing content, and then what? You're stuck spending hours, and I mean hours, every single day just replying to comments and DMs. It's like running on a treadmill that never stops. But what if you could change that? What if you could get all that time back and get even better results? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down right now. How to use AI to completely automate your engagement so you can get back to what you actually love doing, creating.
I mean, look at this. This is the dream, right? Imagine taking 3 hours of your daily grind and squishing it down to just 15 minutes. That's not science fiction. That is the very real power of setting up an AI system. And let's be clear, this isn't about being lazy or faking it. It's about being incredibly smart with your most valuable resource, your time, and getting way, way better results for a tiny fraction of the effort.
But before we jump into the solution, we've got to talk about the problem. And it's a big one. It's what I call the manual engagement trap. It is a vicious cycle that's super easy to fall into, and honestly, it's probably what's holding you back from some serious growth right now.
So here's the fundamental issue with doing it all by hand. It just doesn't scale. As you grow, the comments and messages just keep piling up. It's a constant battle you can't win. And when life gets in the way and you can't reply for a day or two, oh, the algorithm definitely notices. It's built to reward creators who are always on, always engaged. So if you can't keep up, it quietly punishes you by showing your content to fewer people.
So how do you escape the trap and actually get the algorithm to work for you instead of against you? You give it exactly what it's hungry for: speed, consistency, and volume. And the absolute best way to do that is with smart, personalized automation. And I mean, the proof is in the pudding. The numbers just don't lie. We're seeing creators who set up a simple, automated system grow their following 2 to 3 times faster than people still doing it all manually. Think about that. It's a total game changer for reaching a wider audience and building your brand way faster than you ever thought possible. In this slide right here, this shows you why it's so incredibly effective. It really all boils down to conversion. You know, when you're replying manually, you might turn about 5, maybe 10% of those interactions into new followers, which is okay. But with an AI delivering instant, personal-sounding replies, you can skyrocket that number to 15, 20, even 30%. That is a massive, massive difference. Okay, so we've established that automation is ridiculously powerful. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of how it actually works. This isn't about some shady trick to fool the algorithm. It's much simpler. It's about understanding what the system is literally designed to reward, and then just giving it that. Just think of the algorithm like a picky gatekeeper. It has a checklist, and it wants to see that you're an active, valuable member of the platform. And what's on that list? Speed, consistency, and volume. How fast do you reply? How often do you show up? And how much interaction can you handle? If you can nail all 3 of those, that gatekeeper is going to swing the doors wide open for you, giving you more visibility and more followers.
And check this out. This shows just how critical speed is. If you can get back to someone in under 15 minutes, you can get a huge boost in your content's reach. Wait a few hours and that boost drops. Wait a day, you get nothing. It's a simple lever to pull for more eyeballs on your work. And let's be real, it's pretty much impossible to do consistently without automation.
Okay, so right about now, you're probably thinking, this all sounds amazing, but I'm not a coder, I'm not a tech genius. Don't worry, I promise you, you absolutely do not have to be. Setting up your very first automated reply system is so much easier than you think. Ready to get this thing rolling? It's literally just 3 simple steps. First, you get what's called an API key from ChatGPT. Then you pick an automation tool. And finally, you set up your first reply prompt. That's it. You can have a basic system up and running in less than an hour. For real. And here's a perfect example of what an AI prompt looks like. See? It's not complicated code. It's just plain English instructions, telling the AI what you want it to do. You're just giving it directions. With a clear prompt like this one, you can automate like 80% of your replies, and they'll sound completely genuine and personal, just like you. Now, these platforms, they're basically the engine that makes this all work. They're the glue connecting your social media accounts to the AI brain. If you're just starting out, Zapier is fantastic. It's super user-friendly. And if you're a bit more advanced and want more control and customization, you are going to love what you can do with Make.com. Okay, so you've automated your engagement. You're growing your audience like crazy, and you're saving a ton of time. Awesome. But what about the money? That's what we're talking about next. Because when you combine this powerful automation with a smart monetization strategy, that's when things really, really take off. All right, this is where it gets really exciting. Just look at these numbers. Your potential income scales exponentially with your follower count. At just 10,000 followers, you could be making a full-time income from your content. And once you hit 50,000, you're not just a creator anymore, you're building a legit media business.
Now, this is the secret sauce. This is the part so many creators miss. Brands don't actually care that much about your raw follower count. What they really care about, what they pay for, is an engaged audience. So when you can go to them with data that shows you have a thriving, highly engaged community, you can command top dollar for sponsorships and deals.
So what does all this high-tech magic cost? You're going to be surprised. You can get a powerful system up and running for as little as 20, maybe 50 bucks a month. And when you think about the potential to earn thousands, even tens of thousands in return, I mean, the ROI is just absolutely massive. It's a no-brainer.
So it all comes down to this. It's a choice. You can spend your next 20 hours of work time grinding it out, typing out the same replies over and over, or you can invest a little bit of that time to build an automated system that will work for you 24/7. So, what's it going to be? The future is here, and there's never been a better time to get started.